So the film was dubbed in every different languages along with Hindi. It was not like Hindi alone.
And released in the theatres because
All
most
right.
of the movies were not getting released.
Manvi, got your point. I'm quickly cutting across to Sharmeila wants to say something. Sharmeila, when Manvi says you need to earn respect, you can't buy respect, earn respect. Tell me about your experience when you got to Bollywood, and when you did mention that you were a South film star. What was the reaction of the Bollywood film industry in compared to now?
So I feel like even like say 7-8 years back, this is not just from my experience, personal experience, but a lot of my colleagues who are also in the film industry, who are much bigger stars, I don't want to name them, who have really created a niche in the South for themselves. And when they used to be offered films in Hindi, or when they would go for like look tests and everything, and when they were asked for their body of work, a lot of people in Bombay would be like, oh, South film kiya hai, to okay, so there was always this thing about South film, South producer or South actor. There was always that differentiation, and now things are changing. And this is only my personal experience because
no respect from what I understand from you. No respect to stars who came from the South. And that's how Bollywood treated them. Here you have a case in point, Manvi. That's how Bollywood treated South stars. No respect came. There was no respect. Possibly today, because of the revenue generation, there suddenly seems to be newfound love for South stars.
If you perform nice, if audience likes it, audience will become your fan. There is something in his mind. Why there is no tweet from Allu Arjun, Yash or Prabhas? There is no tweet from them because yes, people has accepted them. Pan India.
So getting back to this point, I wasn't talking about people. I was talking about the filmmakers in Bombay. I was talking about the film industry in Bombay. I was talking about Bollywood. I wasn't talking about the audience.
Bollywood cannot afford. He cannot make a statement. Bollywood can afford. Why?
All right, Manvi, Sharmeila has to say something. Sharmeila, what were you trying to say?
I want to add.
Adila, what I was trying to say, okay, I don't know if she's finished. Okay, so what I was trying to say was that I'm 100% sure a lot of people love South films, including people from the North. But my experience, what I'm talking about are the people, like the Bollywood technicians and filmmakers in Bombay who had this disparity before. And now I feel like they've sat up and taken notice about the fact that there are lovely filmmakers over here on the South as well, with great technicians and great actors. So it's an amalgamation. So I'm happy actually that this is happening, because right now we can always say that there are also great technicians and actors in the South as well. So that's a good thing. Yeah.
Undoubtedly. And Manvi, what I'd like to ask you here, you're saying that respect should be earned, etc. But we've always seen Bollywood stars ripping off films from the South, literally, remaking films instead of actually honoring the films in their own language. Do you think that Bollywood has been really snobbish? Do you believe? Let me complete my question. All right, let me complete my question. Do you feel Bollywood has been snobbish by not dubbing Bollywood films in regional languages, like the way regional languages like Kannada's KGF has been dubbed in Hindi? Since Bollywood films are not being dubbed regionally, they're not making the money anymore. And today they're really feeling the burn of it.
Did Kashmir Files did not make money? Kashmir
Not
Files
as much.
Hit.
Not as much. Not even close to what the 4 South films have made. Not even quarter of it.
You mean to say that 3 movies of South India film has been hit, that means Bollywood is nothing now? It's just because maybe
Bollywood is nothing. See, at the end of it, Manvi, I think you're missing the point here. What we're trying to say is, at the end of it comes down to money. It comes down to revenue. An industry like Bollywood is today struggling, whether they want to admit it or not. Bollywood is really being overshadowed by the South generation of revenues.
I don't agree with this.
It seems like they've been caught unaware.
It's just 3-4 movies hit, and they are thinking that Bollywood is just a step back and they are ahead. You can see Bollywood actors acting in Punjabi movies, in Telugu movies, in Malayalam movies, in Bhojpuri movies, and they are also in Hollywood. How many could you see in Hollywood from South India? No, they are open. They have open audience. They have huge fan following. They are open to work.
I think, Nabila, with this whole thing, what I would like to say is that this is the Indian film industry, and Bollywood like you're saying, is recognized and always has been recognized all over the world. In fact, right after Hollywood, they say Bollywood was the most popular. But what I think we should say and talk about is the fact that we belong to the Indian film industry, which has a vastness of so many languages, which include Hindi, Kannada, Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Bengali, Bhojpuri, and we should all treat it as one and make it seem like we're coming up with great content so that it's recognized all over the world.
So
And people are
you're appealing for a change in narrative. Sharmeila, considering you come from the South, you're appealing for a change in narrative, and this will really be the rightful honor for South film industry at this point today.
To also be recognized on par as well, and to also be given the due respect, of course. But in the long run, I feel it should definitely be, we should definitely be part of one particular industry and, you know, make great films, you know, for the people worldwide is what I think.
Yeah. But you know what, Sharmeila, I'd still like to ask you here. Manvi says it's just a one-off hit. You're just talking about 3-4 South films that have done well. What are you gloating about?
See, it's definitely not 3-4. It's basically the market, Nabila, because there are definitely this year, you know, a lot of films in the South are doing well. Next year, probably Hindi, there'll be a lot of good films. The year after, we'll have South films. So this debate can go on forever. This debate can go on forever where we say
on your statement only, I would like to ask you one question. If the movie is hit and if someone from overseas watches the movie, the person will not say this is a Telugu movie or this is a Bollywood movie. The person will say it is from India.
India.
So that's what you say. India. That's what you say. Unfortunately, so long Bollywood was considered to be Indian cinema, but South cinema was considered South cinema.
And the tweets
South cinema was considered regional cinema, while Bollywood was considered Indian cinema.
Who are not getting work from Bollywood. They want to get entered into Bollywood, but they are not getting work. That's why they are doing a tweet. That's what I was saying, that why there is no tweet from Yash.
Entry in Bollywood.
So, Nabila, what I was trying to say was that you are right.
I told you, Yash, people have fan following for Yash, for Prabhas and from Allu Arjun. I did not say that people don't like them